Hello and welcome to my channel Let's Learn Psychology. Today we are discussing one of the most important topic, that is stress. We will discuss in this video what is stress and our bodily reactions to it, our psychological cognitive reactions to it, and the impact of stress on our health. And in the last part of the video we will also discuss what are the ways to manage this stress. So be there till the end. Let's get started. First, let us understand what is stress. Stress is our response to events that disrupt or threaten to disrupt our physical or psychological functioning. It is our response. Our response here, our physical response and our psychological response or cognitive response to those events. Events can be anything. Severe can be death of a spouse, divorce, or separation, marital separation, to the least like losing your key, infections, like traffic police stopping your car. So all these events, and in between, from highest to least, our body reacts. So the way our body reacts is very well explained in this concept called general adaptation syndrome, given by Hans Selye. In this, the Hans Selye explains that our body responds in three levels. The first one is alarm level, then is resistance, and then comes exhaustion. In the alarm stage, our body prepares to fight or flight response. Our pupil dilated, blood circulation increases, and all those things happen. And in the resistance stage, this same state is maintained, but we cannot maintain it for very long. So the eventually exhaustion stage takes place when our resources get depleted. So this exhaustion stage, and we facing the same situation again and again we are undergoing this stress, leads to our increasing our vulnerability for diseases, cardiovascular diseases. There's acceleration of cancer, acceleration of diabetes, gastrointestinal diseases. All these things happen that can be well understood with this concept called general adaptation syndrome. And we also respond cognitively. How we respond cognitively is in two ways we respond: primary appraisal, and the other one is secondary appraisal. In primary appraisal, we see the threatful situation and we assess it. And if we see it, we see the event and we assess the event. After our assessment, if we find it threatening, then we feel stress. And after our assessment, we find it not threatening, we don't feel stress. This is one primary appraisal. Then comes secondary appraisal. In secondary appraisal, what we do is we assess the situation, threatful or not. Okay, it is considered as threatful. Then we assess whether we have the coping mechanisms with us or not. And if we find that yes, we have the coping mechanisms to deal with the stress, we don't feel stress. That's very important part. We need to develop those coping mechanisms so that we can manage the stress. We will discuss later. So in secondary appraisal, we see the situation, assess the situation. Yes, it is threatful. Then we check coping mechanisms. If we have the coping mechanisms, this is again not stressful. And if we don't have the coping mechanism, then we find it as a stressful one, and that's going to impact our physical, psychological well-being. How to manage stress? The first part is our physiological responses to stress. For that, there is one good method that is called progressive relaxation. In progressive relaxation, we are asked by a trainer or a counselor, or even we can do it on our own, that relaxing our muscles progressively, one by one. Like for example, I have stiffened my fist and I relax it. This you can do as part of your exercise. After the end of your physical exercise, you lay down and then relax one by one, from starting with feet till the head and face and all muscles, stiffening them and relaxing them. If you keep it as a part of your daily routine, it is really helpful. I do it every day. If you want to learn more about it, you can watch some videos related to that, or you can take help from the counselors, and that's one of the good way then that is directly related to our physical health. The other one is related to cognitive appraisals, that is cognitive restructuring. In cognitive restructuring, we handle stress with the help of proper appraisal. That is what we say to ourselves when we are under stress. For example, you are sitting in an examination hall and you find one difficult question and you start saying yourself that I am stupid, I am not prepared well, I am not prepared well, and this and that. Those sentences increase your stress. Actually, it is possible that that question can be difficult for all. So in that condition, you are unnecessarily increasing your stress by this wrong appraisal of it. So that correct appraisal is one important thing. Even if it is difficult only for you, this is not going to help you answer other questions that you already know, that you are comfortable with, if you increase your stress level. So that cognitive restructuring is very important thing. After that, there can be some behavioral steps, that is managing our time. If deadline is your cause of stress for again and again, then you need to learn to manage your time. Managing our time means like scheduling. Like, I am working professional, I have a family, 2 children, and all other works. Along with that, I am preparing content for the YouTube. So for this, what I do, I study my timetable and then analyze where I can fit it, where I am wasting time, that time I can use for this. So similarly, you can study your timetable and fit your works, and also see what are all those works that you can delegate. Like, trying to do everything on our own causes a lot of stress. I have seen many people doing that. And then take help from the network, your friends and family members. If you ask a question to your friend, he may not be under the same stress that you are, so he can be he can be free in thinking, and he can come up with solution easily. That since you are under stress, you may not be able to see that. So that can also be one way. And along with these things, there are many methods, like meditation is a good way of handling stress. And then mindfulness, if we practice, it will help us in many areas, as well as in stress as well. So always, and also have exercise, keep exercise as part of your daily routine. That will help you. And then involve in your hobby, do spend time on your recreation. So all the best. Let's all fight this stress. Thank you.